What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and as we all know, Game 1 and 2 of the NBA Finals are over with. I didn't make a Game 1 recap because I kind of want to start, tying a few games together, so I figured it made sense, at least for the first 4 games, to tie together both games as a, whatever home, like the 2 home games for the Warriors, then we'll tie together 2 home games for the Celtics, and then if anything crazy happens after that, we'll make a video about it on there, but man, these were some interesting games. Neither of them were really all that close. I mean, the first game, we had the Celtics just storm back from nothing. It seemed like they were down and out, and the Warriors were going to be up 1-0 no matter what happened. And Al Horford came out there. He became the second coming of Jesus Christ. I mean, Derek White was out there dominating for the Celtics. That was just a really, really hard-fought, gritty game by the Celtics. And I have nothing but credit to give to them because I don't think any other team would have been able to do that against the Warriors unless the Warriors just got cold like they did against that. But a large majority of that, in my opinion, was caused by the Celtics defense. But now, Game 2 comes up. You're back in Golden State again. You got a feeling that the Warriors are going to come out there and they're going to swing and they're going to come out there hot. And they did just that. And if we're being honest, the Celtics kept it close a lot longer than a lot of people gave them credit for or thought they would. In my opinion, I didn't think the Celtics would keep it close for the entire, first half. And going into halftime, it was only a few points deficit for the Celtics. And you kind of had a feeling that if they kept it this close, the Warriors might start getting worried. They might start chucking up more shots than usual. And maybe the Celtics squeak out of here with a 2-0 lead just because of being right there on their heels. But, man, third quarter is where that really ended. And as we all know, the main man who did it all for the Warriors, as I pull up this box score, I mean, man, Jordan Poole off the bench, just crazy. 17 points, 6 of 14 field goals, 5 of 9 from three-point land. That, I just don't know how to explain it anymore. Jordan Poole, I've loved him since he was at Michigan. I'm not a big college basketball fan. I watch it occasionally. Mostly like most people, I watch it in March Madness, but man, I remember Jordan Poole playing at Michigan, and dude was dominating there. He comes into the NBA, gets drafted last year to a bad Warriors team, struggles to get his footing in on the NBA, and, he's in the G League for most of the year, and now he's out here hooping in the NBA Finals. I mean, come on now. If we could see what the third quarter scoring was, I mean, we can see total third quarter scoring, I believe, but still, this game was just insane. I mean, the Warriors, there's no way they should have been able to win that. They scored 35 points in the third quarter compared to the Celtics 14. And this game kind of makes me feel like the Celtics may not have a big of a chance to win this series as we thought they would. Now, a lot of people, well, I shouldn't say a lot of people, because actually the numbers are projecting the Celtics to win just because of how well their defense is, and that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown can go off for 40 whenever they want, and you've got Al Horford doing that. But a lot of people didn't also think that the Celtics would win a game. They come out there in Game 1 and they steal it, and it almost made it seem like the Warriors were going to basically just snatch it away from the Celtics, or from the Celtics were just going to snatch it away from the Warriors. The Warriors had no chance to come out here and win again, and honestly, after the feeling of Game 1, it looked like maybe the Celtics come out there and sweep the Warriors with how bad they played. But I will say, I never lost hope. I'm not a Warriors fan. I'm a Bucks fan. I can't stand the Celtics, so I want the Warriors to win. And Jordan Poole, I would love for him to come out here and dominate every game, and he did just that. That last shot of the third quarter, he barely walks across half court. Time is slowing down, and he just launches that thing almost in the logo, and it goes in. And that's just how you know a team is making everything they're putting up that night. And man, that was just insane. And if I'm being honest, I can't wait for Game 4 and Game 5, or Game 3 and Game 4 and Game 5, because we're going to have 2 great games at Boston. I don't doubt that. One of these games is going to go right down to the wire. I already have a feeling of it, and it's going to be a tough one to watch as a fan of any team, because those games are so crazy to watch. Celtics fans, you got to watch out for this Warriors team. They're not as bad defensively as we thought they would be, and they're not as great offensively sometimes, but they can still light it up with guys like Steph. I mean, Steph is an all-time great. Klay Thompson, he is not as good as he used to be, can't move around as great as he used to be, but he is still one of the greatest shooters of all time, and that does not go away with injuries. So we all know how dangerous the Warriors are. It looked like last night the Celtics were just content with taking one game, and it looked like they kind of gave up late in that game. So hopefully next game we get a close one, to the final seconds. That's what I'm really hoping for. How do you guys feel about this series going forward? Who do you have winning it? I'm still going to stick with my original guess, which was Warriors in 6. I think the Celtics can get 2 games out of it, and I think that's about where they're going to fall short, and maybe they get another one. Maybe they go to 7. I could see that as well, but right now, I'm sticking with a 6-game series. That's where my guts got me going, and I think Steph Curry is finally going to come out here and get his Finals MVP. If you do enjoy these videos, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you guys for always supporting me, always joining me on these videos. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to comment down below and leave your predictions for the rest of this series. Thank you guys for watching, and adios.